Hello and welcome, my dear students. From Five Kingdom classification, today we will explore Kingdom Plantae, focusing on its key features and characteristics that help plants to survive and thrive. The plants are multicellular new organisms. Multicellular organisms means that they are made up of more than one cell. They have a cell wall which is made up of cellulose. They include small organisms such as ferns and flowering plants. The plants are divided into two groups. One is called non-flowering plants and the other one is called as flowering plants. The non-flowering plants, they usually reproduce by spores. So we have spore-bearing plants, which includes mosses and ferns, and non-spore plants, they usually produce naked seeds. They are called as gymnosperms. Flowering plants include monocots and dicots. Each of them we will discuss more in detail now. First of all, in non-flowering plants, we will discuss about one example, that is of ferns. As you can see in the image, the ferns usually contains leaf. They do not bear any flowers. So how do they reproduce? They reproduce because of spores, which are usually present below their surfaces. So let's have a look on the characteristic features of the non-flowering plants. Usually they have roots, feathery leaves, and underground stems, which are usually called as rhizomes. They have vascular tissues, xylem and phloem, which is used for transport of material, but they reproduce by using spore. Spores are produced in sporangia. Sporangia are basically bags of spores. They are present under the leaf for reproduction. Often they are found in the damp and shady places, and their leaves are also called as fronds. Now let's talk about the flowering plants. As you can see, flowering plants, they are further divided into two groups, monocotyledons, which are also called as monocots, and dicotyledons, which are called as dicot. We will discuss about monocotyledon and dicotyledon in detail, but let's have a look on the characteristic features of the flowering plants. Flowering plants have proper roots, stems, and leaves. They have vascular bundles, xylem and phloem for the transport of materials, but they reproduce by seeds, which are produced inside the flowers. Seeds are produced inside the ovary, inside the flowers. So let's have a look on the characteristics of monocotyledons and dicotyledons. Okay. When you have a look on the monocots and dicots seed, the monocot seed has only one cotyledon, but in dicots, you can see that they have two cotyledons. In monocots, the roots are usually fibrous roots. They are branched. But in case of dicots, the roots are tap roots. As far as vascular bundles arrangement is concerned, in monocot, the vascular bundle is properly scattered. But in case of dicot, it is ringed shape. The leaf of the monocotyledon, which is very important characteristic, they have a parallel veins. But in case of dicotyledons, their veins are scattered in the form of a net-like veins. So we can say that dicots usually have a compound leaves. But in case of monocot, the leaf is usually narrow and pointy. As far as flowers are concerned, in case of monocotyledon, the flowers have petals which are multiple of three. Either they have three petals or six, nine. So they have petals which are multiple of three. But in case of dicotyledon, the petals are mostly four or five. Let's solve some MCQs. Four different descriptions about plants are given below. Which statement would apply to a plant that is a dicotyledon? Option A, the veins in the leaves are reticulated. Each flower has 6 petals. The flowers are wind pollinated. The leaves have parallel veins. The correct answer of this question is option A, because the veins in the leaves are reticulated. The dicotyledonous leaf, they have a branched veins. Let's solve another MCQ. The image below shows some leaves and flowers from a variety of green plants. Which of these leaves and flowers above would come from a monocotyledonous plant? So as they are talking about monocotyledonous plant, we know that in monocotyledon, the leaves are parallel veins and pointy, and the petals are multiple of 3. So correct answer of this question is option D, 2 and 4. Kindly please like and subscribe my channel for more videos. Thank you.